Hey, how many more stops you got, Greg? How far are you? If a nigga disrespect me, get a lawyer from me. I don't remember everything I always seen. Yeah, y'all safe in the country, boy. Sheesh. Got 2 people in the stream, this shit. Yeah. I got you know what I'm playing. I told you I'm on that mad. I get the dope from Miami like I'm a baser. Tap in with me when you hopping on again, or you about to get on and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some clips for TikTok though, to be real. Alright, guys. My nigga hanging about the one with the fucking me. I feel like I'm sleepwalking right now, I'm living a dream. Ain't no way to be knocking right now, I feel supreme. The C-Clay got my jaw locking right now, I'm grinding my teeth. I'm smiling with the trick, hoping nigga touch my gangster. I've been everywhere, whenever they say I can't come. Smiling with the trick, hoping nigga touch my gangster. I've been everywhere, whenever they say I can't come. I get the dope from Miami like I'm a baser. I'm trying to win me a Grammy, but I'm too gangster. I'm smoking KK, got a Draco on my seat. Say I be getting to the place so I can see. Security stop me at the door, say you can't get in with this strap. Pussy nigga naked, make it shake, make it clap. Niggas high on the street, think he's sick, cause he got. I keep switching up my number, just in case he get tapped. I be posting on the car like a hobo. I can trust you niggas on. Like a fiend. Let me see. Fucking birthday. For my fucking birthday. Hey, sir. I'm smoking cake out of the sea. Oh, that's good right though. Let's see what the fuck we talking about first game. He playing with the Colts. We know a lot of running going with this.
Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the city of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. From the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Oh, that boy TJ still not back.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
I don't know you got the.
And they're going to have this across
midfield. Why the fuck they show the Colts?
Well, the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down at Stafford.
Whoa.
Whoa. This down inside the 30. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive.
Oh, yeah, we live.
Range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they showed passing formation, showing a shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Get low.
Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
Get low. What? No way, no.
Well, Brad, as they say, the culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 40 now on second down. Pickett. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
TD.
Pickett to throw on first down.
Come on, man.
For the Steelers touchdown.
Come on, man.
George Pickens, a 12-yard touchdown.
Come on, my boy.
And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Let's get right, my boy.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Try FIFA.
Taken from
about the 12. People when you spend at FIFA.
He'll be stopped up at the 25.
I don't know. I might try FIFA in there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
That's tough.
Kiss him goodbye.
That's tough.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. But one play, 75
Link it
yards.
and catch that, and then he just,
efficient,
bro,
tidy,
come on.
Excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play, big time result.
Leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time. There's any worse with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive.
I might have to try that two foul.
So they can snap it and get back to work.
Right there. Listen up.
He's got this to
Ooh.
Pickens.
Oh my goodness, 88, bro.
The 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
I do need some space, man.
Another try after the first down sack. Pickett.
Back. Come on, man. Who the fuck you know throwing that ball like that? Come on. Come on. I only put it where the receiver can get it, man. Come on. High pass. Deep right corner. Come on.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10.
Oh,
they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He takes this for 3 to the 29. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Good work, Cam.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kealz Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
From the 36, Pickett. He gets it complete to Harris. He'll get it inside.
Oh, my goodness. Bobby, watch out. Bobby, watch out.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Pickett.
Oh, he came out perfect.
And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Yo, what the fuck is those reads? Yo. No way. What's up?
Here's a run with Akers.
Oh, shit, I thought he was going to cut.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Stafford.
Come on, that man.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be about 60% just to be in the average range.
No way.
That one goes for 30 yards.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
Yo, what?
Yo,
I'm on that. Yeah, this shit crazy.
Marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
That shit is crazy how on that I was.
Stafford.
Oh my God, I can't get that easy. Yo, I am boxing them up myself. Like I'm everywhere.
And they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard.
That shit is crazy. I ain't getting shit. I ain't getting rewarded for good defense.
Stafford.
Don't do that. I'm out there.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Throwing is Stafford. His throw incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Atwell here. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Yo!
Just inside the 10. And the Rams are going to
This
have first
dude
and
is
goal as they try to
sorry.
finish off this drive with 6 points.
Man, lock that
Chance
shit
now
up,
to get
y'all.
even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Oh,
He's
what?
got it. That's caught for a touchdown. 8 yards on the
Nigga should have threw a
touchdown
pick
pass.
early
And the
on the
Rams go
drive.
nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point.
This game,
So
like
with the
you or
missed
something.
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
That boy threw 4 bad passes that drive and still got a
Here's Sims
QB.
now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead,
He ain't got an arm like
And
that.
now this is intercepted. My goodness.
That boy had him beat.
Picks it.
And the Rams are going to have it here just past the 25.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. To throw is Stafford.
Don't do that. Come on.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Got him. Got him. Clip him. Clip him. Oh, my God.
Pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Clip him. Oh, my goodness. Why is that stick working? Oh, I think I missed it. Oh, you had.
You're absolutely right about
And
that,
money.
partner. When you
Decline
force a
it. We don't
turnover on
want it.
defense, you're the guy most excited
We
about
don't
getting
want
back
it.
out there and trying to force another one. How about him picking off that pass, setting his sights on the end zone? You know he wasn't going to be denied getting there either.
Hey, why do you like that, though? Like, it was only you. It was only you right there. Oh, nah. It doesn't have to.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Stafford here coming off his pick 6.
Got
His
him.
pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker Miles Jack. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ballgame.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is? It could be for the game the way that things are going right now. I think if it's him, he must be on the field at all times.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Dang. Come on, man.
Finds Pickens in
Come
the
on,
end zone.
man. I'm
Touchdown
him.
Steelers.
I'm him.
A great effort there. In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Ooh.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Gonna let got one fly for Robinson.
Hey.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Goin. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways.
Damn, I
they
fucked that
they
up.
saw in that first half.
I didn't lose smooth.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Pickett will look to throw it here.
Oh, my.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner.
Yo,
that is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
How am I missing TDs like that?
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Hey.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
It's
get that.
intercepted.
They
They
got
got
him.
Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Hey. Hey.
And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own
The first time I nigga had
Pretty much everything went through offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is, you've got to stay aggressive.
Give me that ball, man.
Fumble near midfield, and it's picked up by
Oh,
the
come
Steelers. And his
on.
guys are
Jack?
going to take over
I could have took that back.
48-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. When sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs.
Pickett back to throw.
Nope. Oh, no way Bobby is good out there.
Fourth time today. Picked up by linebacker Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
No way
Charles, you
Bobby.
hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human.
Yo.
Touchdown. Cooper Kupp with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much. You don't get the score. Perfect combination of urgency.
That glitchy ass shit. Come on, yo.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Here's Sims now from his end zone.
Yo, I fucked that
He's
up.
only going to make it to the 13-yard line.
Definitely could have ran that back. I fucked that whole team up and ran right back into the team.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
2nd and 5 now. Pickett.
No way.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. And
yo, what?
Not convert, and they turn
yo,
it
this
so
game is fake as fuck for that.
And the Rams get the
no
football
cap.
in outstanding field position.
That nigga would not drop that.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. Yeah. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. There's Stafford.
Come on, man.
And now here's another interception.
Get off me.
Picked off by the linebacker, Miles.
Ah, got so farther than that. I got 4 of them things.
Past the 20-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who got 4 interceptions in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
Pickett now on 1st down. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. It's brought in by Harris. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
That was a terrible pass.
Now the final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. A throw left side, caught by the tight end Fryer.
Good work. Good work, Fryer move. Good sticky.
Pickett to his tight end Fryer move for the Steeler first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Yo, I threw a high ball.
Ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now.
Man,
they let the
cover
guys get
2.
downfield. And when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Oh, he's holding.
But it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. So 5 yards here. 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
I could have threw it. Nah, I could have threw it at 88.
The field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down.
Right,
but you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it, put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
Get money, man.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
Do that. What? Yo, this dude is trash.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Stafford.
Yo,
boy, another
Edmonds,
come on. There, as that will wind up incomplete.
Come on.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
I'm on that one, though.
Flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
That's complete to his tight end, Higbee.
Yes, sir.
Nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
No,
what?
what?
And he is going to
He
have
was
the
both
Rams
on
first
it.
down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Stafford now to throw.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And my goodness, another interception. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it.
Yes. I was about to take it back. I was about to take it back. No cap. I won't play no games with him, bro. No cap. That boy is ranked 13,000. That boy is ass. That boy is ass, y'all. That boy is ass.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. Started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway from the Superdome.
Pulls it in at the 13. Now Dalton going to throw right away. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. Andy Dalton.
Yo!
Alvin Kamara wheeling it
No
in
way,
back-to-back plays. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
First and 10. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
This will be
I'm on 23, my boy, 30K.
He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the
My boy,
45.
what's his name?
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Hey.
Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th.
Come on, man.
And he's not going to get there.
Might
have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 46. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Good work, man. Do it again.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pickett going to bootleg it.
They'll roll him out right.
That's a dot.
Pickens is there in the crossing route.
Get the fuck in there, Pickens. Yes, sir. Big dog shit, man. That's a dot, man.
And the
Come
Steelers
on.
will jump
Big dog
the
shit.
game's first score here this afternoon.
Come on, man.
Boswell good with the extra point.
Good
and
work.
that makes the score 7-0.
Good play pass. Good read. Good run. Good dive.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Yo, stop that.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
44. Here you go.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
It certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch, either covering with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara.
And he is going to have a Saints first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw.
Back to Kamara for another catch.
Ooh, I
He'll be brought down.
thought he dropped that.
27.
That's a good running back, though.
1st and 10 from Dalton. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Pickett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on the first 2 throws, that's a home run. They're trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete.
Man.
That is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Now Landry.
Stop playing with me, bro.
After 1-7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers 7, Saints nothing.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one.
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Dalton. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The first down throw coming for Dalton.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Dalton operating in the red zone now. On the check down, he finds Kamara. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
No way. Yeah, I'm about to say no way. What? No way he got to the 1 yard line right there.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Right. If anything, he got to the 2.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. That's for the extra point. And we're tied at 7. So we'll even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Pickett now on 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball through, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. And going deep downfield for Boykin.
Yo.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
So
The
realistic.
Saints are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Dalton to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on 2nd down. Dalton.
That's complete to Troutman, right side.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Give him a couple on the scramble in 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, the 1st half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him looking out the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up the coverage. And that throw, no shot.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
And this is going to be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara.
Yo, why is he still running with him?
And brought down, but not before they get inside the 10 to the 7.
13 yards on the play.
try to pound it in. Kamara. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Kamara will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44.
They'll try to run it in. It's
dude, oh my goodness, bro. This nigga is even good, though. Like, what the hell? Nigga ran 4 times in a row. That shit is crazy out of here.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Pickett sets up play action.
This is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Help me out here with it, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggling to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. It seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims.
And he is going to have the Steelers' 1st down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. Dialing up another pass here, Pickett.
And this is incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Good catch. Clip it. Great catch, Johnson. What the fuck is wrong with them niggas? Wow.
And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Spin.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
What?
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
It's out.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
What?
3rd quarter.
They didn't gain no yards. How is they got this thing on?
Again, it's Kamara. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, this is the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack and it leads to 4th. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Good block, huh?
Olszewski now to return.
Come around. Come around. Good work.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Now the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Pickett to throw on first down.
I user that.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God. Come on, yo. That is crazy.
On 2nd and 10, Pickett. And he fires one incomplete.
Tough series in the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can do this play and get the series back on track. Completion for enough yards for a first down.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett.
Whoa. Oh my God. But that shit be cap.
He will be out of bounds. So, Brighter, that means we got some free
That shit
football.
be
We're
cap,
headed to
though.
overtime.
So cap.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the question, can they turn that interception into point?
Get that. Get that. Get it. Let's go. Get up. Let's go. I knew it was cap. I knew it was cap, man.
They were trying to reduce
I knew it was cap, man.
get in position,
No
win
way.
the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Pickett.
Yo, that's fake, yo.
Incomplete.
That's so fake.
Steelers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Now Pickett.
Yo! I know you're not going to let me catch him, is he?
Picked off by the Honey Badger.
Oh my God, yo. He cut the whole route off. Far as fuck away from my nigga, dog. He won't even nowhere near that shit. Look at that.
Every time you throw an interception,
Bro, come on, man.
Hasn't there been a pretty
Y'all gotta really lob that shit up there, bro. That's lame as fuck, man.
Them became great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's
Under heavy
Come on.
pressure and down goes
Come on,
Jones
boys.
on the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton, that's to his running back. It's
Yo, come
He'll be
on.
taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 44, Dalton. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton.
Oh my goodness. Yo. What the fuck, yo?
7 yards, a big play there on fourth. So after the
and that nigga really got that off of his blitz right there. Come on, man.
Break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
For sure, man.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he's brought down. 44 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And Dalton will just sneak it. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. Looks for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
That's really bad.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off.
You're right. Block like I want to win.
From his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
He's going to let it fly.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker.
Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Couldn't get one pass off. He's been running this over brave blitz the whole game.
On the field, ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Dalton down to a knee, and that'll be all she wrote.
GG, though. No time to
Set up for the losing side. They had opportunities in this one, but the place just didn't go their way, especially late. And they have to suffer the L here.
Certainly thought that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
We locked in now, man. Should have hit the blunt on the last drive. Them boys was up there hitting me though. We better get him in this game, bro.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Fields it right around the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Off play action, Pickett.
Yo.
And his first look is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. He finds his man Johnson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now Pickett on 4th down.
Got it.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And they'll run for the first time to Najee Harris. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
I didn't want to click on.
46. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Ooh, coming back.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
I should have read it.
Just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. On the give, this is Harris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Pickett.
Nope. Come on, man. Nah, that's a bad.
Touchdown Steelers. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Steelers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 7-0.
Lock the fuck in, OD. Come on, huh?
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Man, no way. No way. No way.
He's free.
Yo, come on.
He goes 86 yards on the kick return. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point attempt to come here.
That's on offense. That's out. Yep.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good.
That offense ain't hitting on that.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up the blitz here or just drop everyone in the coverage to crack the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pickett back to throw. Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This is Harris. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Harris.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10. It's Pickett again.
Yo, I hit. Bro, I hit that shit so long ago, bro.
Every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after dropping so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Oh, nah. I'm trying to get this win, though.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Nah. Come on, man.
He's got this
I'm trying to win,
Pickens.
man.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to
Hey,
get
it's a
the
TD.
third down
It's a TD.
conversion.
It's a TD.
Pickett now on first down.
Come on, man.
Throw finds Pickens in the end zone.
Lock the fuck up. Yeah. Yes, sir.
A great play there.
Now, if you want to quit, now you can just quit, man. Like, I really like,
As his
I
guys are able
appreciate
to
that.
extend their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called it a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
I ain't even get into my bag yet. This is just the first quarter, bro. I switch up the bag every single quarter.
Extra point put
That's just the pistol package. You know what I mean? That's 154 in the first quarter with the pistol package. No, you don't want me to hop into the other bag.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fairly...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They better give me that win. They better not play with me. They better stop playing with me. Yo. Nah, that ain't no nigga I just played. Yo, where that shit at? Yeah.
on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blues, trips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with you, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me
you ain't fucking with me, Brody.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Chargers. To get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell, and we are underway in Southern California.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Quick throw there out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. Eckler now between the tackles. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. It's Eckler again. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now it's Herbert. That one caught by Carter. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Herbert now.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Austin Eckler
from 4 yards out.
And the Chargers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 16. They'll start the drive with Harris. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
First and 10, it's Pickett. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Now Pickett. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
And how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Pickett sets up play action.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett.
What?
And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
That's on target, but it's no good.
What?
Had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will stay at a 7-point game. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them. Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Get up. No.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect.
Oh,
All the receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Harris running straight ahead.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Pickett going to bootleg it.
Oh, no.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Good money, man. I believe in the defense.
Kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun, Herbert on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Pickett throwing again on 2nd down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Bro, this game is fucking fake as hell.
Jackson, 3rd and long that time. He was trying
like no cap, bro.
Too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down.
What?
Backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
What? It's a whole body right there.
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
We get it back.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Block 50.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
What? He did not block.
The Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
A 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Over the middle, complete. That's Sims.
And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Pickett right back to the air again. Finds Pickens out right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Come on, man. Come on. That locked the fuck in.
And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Here's Pickett.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35. They hand this off to Harris. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. He got 29 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to throw, Pickett. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Pickett back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's the corner blitz that got him. J.C. Jackson with a sack.
He did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher, takes on the challenge of blitzing, and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Oh, and they would let that happen.
Derwin James with a pick.
They would let something like that
guys will
happen.
get the football back. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Man open left side. It's Williams. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
Yo!
Across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 8.
Here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
What?
They'll get it inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Boy, a tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Simms going to go ahead and hold on to this one, and they'll start at the 25. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. Harris will start the drive out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, He hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. He needs better protection, that's for sure. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Looking to throw. Pickett.
Chargers.
I don't even got time to throw that shit like that.
Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is fielded at the 27. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
79 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a first down.
Yeah.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. DeAndre Carter. 26. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. A short kick taken at the 18, and he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
What now?
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yard is?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers. But in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Even keeping the back end for extra protection on 3rd down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
Throw for it on 4th down.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett.
The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack, and now the interception and the pick six to take the lead.
Partner, you have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I think the plan worked to perfection.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing now is Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. Steeler touchdown.
Charles, it's now a 2-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they got the lead, but how about seeing one of their guys get a chance to take it in for six? Already up a pair of touchdowns. They've got everything going their way early on.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a 3rd and long after that sack.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Going to go on 4th down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
93.
Carr now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pickett sets up play action. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 21-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Carr escaping in trouble here, and down he goes back at the 8-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I think
it's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway.
This is taken just shy of the 10. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo, first play, going to throw it. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. On play action, now Garoppolo. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
This nigga got terrible reads.
20 and a first. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
No way.
What we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. To throw is Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5.
Oh my God, this nigga terrible reads.
Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Let's get it right.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 27. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now on 2nd and 13.
Pickett. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now he's going to throw deep.
They don't want me to play.
That's into a crowd and
They don't want me to
intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the
That's
football.
a prime example.
And the
Right
tough
there.
thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he
Hit
already escaped
triangle.
the pocket. He could
Pass
have
it,
gotten more
flip.
himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Come on, man. Stop
He is
playing.
met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete.
He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown.
This nigga is ass, bruh.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50.
Boy,
So
Lincoln
there's
would not get
conservative, there's
burnt by that
aggressive,
nigga.
and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. tip of the cap to them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to her knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He's got this to Pickens.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Off play action, Pickens.
He'll buy some time right.
Finding Pickens for another catch. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
On second down, this is Harris.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Got him up.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown.
Got him up. Alright, we locked the fuck in, man.
And the Steelers have cut it back within a score.
They actually throw the ball accurate.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown
come on,
as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Come on, dude.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 2nd down at 4.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This pass to Jennings, and he makes a catch. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get up, Cam. Oh, what? Yo, nobody touched me. Nobody did not touch me right there. We don't even have my boy Claypool. Yesterday was my last day playing. Oh, that pass.
And that is knocked away
Yesterday
in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Yo, if that was an interception, I probably would have got it.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett.
Hey.
He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
Here we go. It's Pickett on fourth down. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he is going to have the Steelers first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk.
Oh, I should have. He didn't even touch me.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They'll throw again with Pickett.
Yo, what?
Intercepted. Picked up by
Man, this game me ass sometimes, dog. My dude is in front of both of them.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far.
He's in front of both of them niggas, dog. What the fuck?
He's definitely the root cause.
Push up on him.
They have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can
oh
run
my
on the
God.
work those struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Yo,
I think the
what
defenders
the
have to feel pretty
fuck?
good, even though the ball was tipped in the air and could have become a big play for the
Push
offense.
up on
They
him,
actually won
nigga.
because the guy flinging it today, he's having quite the performance. Couple touchdown passes. Almost threw his first interception, but he's throwing it so well that I think Lady Luck was on his side.
The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Now that certainly solidifies how to attack this 2-minute drill right before the half. I don't think they were going to try and run out the clock, but now after that big play, their thoughts are certainly of trying to score and get some points before the half.
Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Garoppolo again. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Garoppolo now. Get this into the hands of Ayuk. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's incomplete, but there is a flag.
Yo.
Down. This is a big call. So they take
what the fuck, yo? Yo, they called that on me, bro. Strapping shit up.
Garoppolo now. First down throw.
Got it.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to take possession here.
Calling that on me, strapping shit up.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Hey,
he's going to go for
that's
a
it.
Play downfield.
That's it.
That's
it! Get the fuck in there! That's it! Don't press up on my dog, man. Don't press up on my dog, man. What's wrong with us? Don't press up on my dog. Push back. You gotta lean back. Don't press up on that man. You a dog. That was a dot.
At 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. Fighting McCaffrey on the slant.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
That was a dive. Needed that. Knew the boy won't nice.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis
on,
operating
right
getting
again.
set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Here's Sims now from his end zone.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles.
All
tied on the scoreboard.
It sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will.
Oh, yeah, burnt. Come on, man. What are you doing?
He's got a man complete.
What I say? Don't press up on that man.
Inside the 20.
Like, what the fuck? You don't listen.
Just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Pick it now on first down.
That was a dot. That is a fucking dot. Clip that. High pass. Through the hole. Oh, my goodness. That's a Dottie Wisconsin. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Probably the toughest catch ever on Madden.
He's getting the hang of this NFL thing.
Probably the toughest catch. Oh, my goodness.
You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Oh, my goodness. You got to clip that.
Making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents, and also maybe
3 plays. It's not enough.
Tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Come on.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Don't X there, man.
30-yard line before going
That's
out
what's
of
in there,
bounds.
man. Come on. I like how this turn. I know we weren't going out there like that in my
Charles,
arena.
I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Now a nice throw here right side.
Oh, I fucked that up.
And he takes this one down
that should have
almost
been
all the
definitely a
way
pick.
to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Out the fuck in, bro.
11.
Garoppolo.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first round.
Get the fuck in there.
Once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Here we go.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Get his ass, man. No play.
And this time the yards
Not playing, no game. Get on the ground.
Tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp and moving.
Oh, I can't get through that whole good word. Najee. He saw the hole I wanted to get through that. That boy pressing up on him again. No, what? Yo, that was square. Yo. Yo, this game is ass for that, yo. I hit square. That was not square at all. That was going like towards triangle, bro. That is the second time they've done that this game.
So you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Damn. It's a fucking 20 go.
Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk. And the
this game is crazy as hell. He had that nigga burnt and he just threw it to the middle of the field. Straight to the safety,
point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
What?
And this one too low.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Yo.
They're going deep downfield for Boykin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now Pickett on 4th down.
Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this one is incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now a play fake. Garoppolo.
That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Garoppolo.
Yo!
Touchdown. Touchdown pass number 4 of the afternoon for Jimmy Garoppolo. Now goal for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
I can't believe they held me like that. Nobody even had
For
it.
the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Here's Sims now from his end zone.
Go, Sims. Yes, sir.
Man showing it here.
Yes, sir.
He's at the 40.
Yes, sir.
And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Steelers.
One of the most exciting throws in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Yo. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Do you have one
That's
of those
whack as hell.
I don't care what the chart says there. You got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Yo!
Got his target, Samuel. And they're going to have themselves another
Yo,
first
what
down
the
as tackle's made
fuck?
at the
I had
Steelers'
man.
38-yard line. Play action. Garoppolo. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
Now that should be
And he'll be
bro.
marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Come on, bro.
Back-to-back receptions for
That
him.
nigga
It's
just
another
running through
first
niggas
down.
and shoveling them
Fourth
through.
quarter, 2 minutes
Like,
on the
come
clock.
on.
In a tight 1-point game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Need that. What?
And this is
Yo! This
that
nigga
could
sorry,
seal it. It's a
bro.
touchdown.
Oh my
Still an important
god.
piece of business to take care of. The extra
What?
point.
How did they cut that pass off that short,
And
yo?
with that, the
That's
lead is up to
crazy.
8.
This nigga is sorry, bro. Good.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Sims now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. He's got a man, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Pickett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh my goodness, he won't on
a
me,
deep
bro.
ball.
That boy came and helped the fuck out that nigga. Oh, me.
They like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's
They can't even be
incomplete.
realistic, man.
Back-to-back
That will never
incompletions,
happen.
but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here.
That's it.
Right now.
That's it. Hey! Come on, man. Don't give up. Don't give up, man.
The kick return and now one through the air. And the
Don't give
Steelers
up.
have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Looking to throw here. Pickett.
Let's go.
It's caught.
Let's go.
We are
Lock the fuck Lock the fuck in, man. This nigga thought it was gonna be easy. Hold on. So that was it right there. My icons wasn't like popping up for the niggas to pass it to. I had to just guess.
Short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
Don't play with him. Don't play with him at all.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, here it is. They got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get?
Damn.
And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense.
That boy routed me up,
Now the key, can they get there?
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Third and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field. Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only
that boy crazy.
But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Garoppolo to throw for it on fourth.
Yes, sir.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert,
and
they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry for Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards to pick up, first down. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game.
GG. That's a good game. I just knew I couldn't lose like that. Couldn't go out like that.
So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win.
Come on.
And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second
good
half,
D,
that
boy.
offense kind of kicked things into another
good
gear,
word.
And they were able to pull away
good
from
word.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now it's Tannehill.
Check down here for Henry.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as they'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game. They'll run for it with Henry. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And he's got room. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
46 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And second down.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they did on this play. Got him down for a loss. Not a big...
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Arthur Mallett. And
What's good, Kev? You see what we doing, man?
As they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Good,
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Oh, good, 2 games.
It leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
Right at the 30. They'll start the drive with Harris.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. No score after one on EA Sports. So still 14 yards to go, second down. Pickett will look to throw it here. He's going to go on deep left side here. And that's caught.
Got him. Come on, man. Come on, man. Burt is
touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Come on, Kealz.
Still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber.
We're tackling
you
each
can
other.
toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie,
big
time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 10. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start first and 10. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. 2nd and 8 coming up. Again, it's Henry. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Flush to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Well, on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And back deep, Gunnar Olszewski. It's fielded at the 45.
Get low. Get low.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
But sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary. All of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
Pickett's throwing to the hands of Pickens. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
What? They do that to me all the time.
He certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads.
They do
and
that
he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to a safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett steps away to his left. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what it was going to take to make an excellent quarterback. Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength. That's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one, well, that throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
does well now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off play action, Tannehill.
Thank you.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
On second down, here's Henry. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Henry. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, Tannehill. That's complete to Treylon Burks. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to it back at the 40. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He's got this to Pickens. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. Pickett to throw on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Pickens is there on the crossing route. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Yes, sir. That's about it,
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Hey!
Boswell's kick is good.
That's about it, Scotty.
Even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting to...
Oh, that's a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated on.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a check under
pressure, and they got to him again. Cameron Hayward picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this third and long. Eluding the... And he's going to go down again. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. They snap it to Tannehill. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now, they clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bud Dupree off the edge and getting to the quarterback. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Completes this one to Pickens. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Back to throw. Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back to throw, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the air again, Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and you come up with the interception.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett. And his throw is incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
A sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught downfield by Pickens.
Ha! I'm not playing with you, man.
George Pickens.
I'm not about to play with you.
2 yards. And the Steelers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by a Kealz Witherspoon. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
I've never seen that before. A click-off interception. I don't think it clicked off by accident. That's crazy. You're different. What the fuck makes you different?
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
Come on, man. Well, come on, man. I just got the check.
Now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one. And even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Waste of time.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. That's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Inside handoff, Henry. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the 1st. What a play. It's a 1st down as they get 19 yards on the fake punt. To throw is Tannehill. And now here is another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
And didn't it feel like you get a touchdown, you get a touchdown, and then the defense jumped up and said, hold it, we're getting involved as well. You're exactly right. Big points, both sides contributing, a full team win.
Damn, you trash as fuck, baby. I can't make this shit up. Shut up, nigga. Talking about some 95%. Gatorade. Nigga, look, see that. We gonna start making some better adjustments. Shit. You been quick hiking, you know. Off me, little ass nigga. You was coach there, like, bruh. The fact that you really think like you can talk shit about anybody's football team or anything. Shut up! Nah, like, you're
all mad at. I swear.
You so mad all the time. That's the problem. Nigga, you need to leave the Reggie back alone.
Shit makes
Die. Damn, nephew. We see him over the middle.
Get off of me, you little ass. Stop trying to tackle Fryer. Just stop.
So, nigga, you never thought you'd say that sentence in your life. That's so ass, bro.
Stop trying to tackle your Fryer.
Nah, yeah, nigga.
Always has been. Look at him. Look at Fryer. Look at that one, Fryer. That's an ugly ass last name, my God.
Y'all quarterback got the assest name in sports, bro. You talking crazy. Like, oh, get out there. Oh, we'll take it. Celebrate too if you want to. We're gonna accept that. God damn it.
I'm past the line of scrimmage. Why are they letting me throw the ball?
Nigga, I don't know, nigga. That's your fault. Stop talking.
This game is terrible.
How you gonna make that play and call it? You suck, AB.
Because Square is the fucking slide, and they made him throw the fucking ball. I passed the line of scrimmage. I am pressing Square to slide, and he throws the ball. It's a little fucking boy. I say little boy. That is a little fucking boy.
You gonna take this fucking 3 and shut up. Oh my God, bro.
Off of me.
Nigga got the luckiest broken tackle, bro. Lucky as fuck,
That's
bro.
what she said.
Hella ugly, bro. Nigga still what? I've been bombing this bum ass shit all day. Oh, not that one though. Not that one. I bet you'll get 50, bro. I bet you'll get 50.
I do. You put another 50 on it.
Dog, bro, I'm not playing you for no more bread. It's not out the heart. I've been to that. Damn!
Fryer mute.
Why does nigga just get off like that?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Today, it's an AFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let's see.
The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Burrow to throw right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it would get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. That, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First carry for Najee Harris. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. Pickett sets up play action.
Yo!
Come up short, low throw.
Why is it making me tackle? Yo. What the fuck?
In the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. From 19 yards away. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. The Bengals drive about to get going. Offense running back out here, and you remember last drive was pretty quick, about 10 seconds, Charles. One play, very long pass play that ended in the end zone.
And you know, every offensive unit, when that happens, they want to come running back out and recreate it. We know the chances of that are slim because now the defense is on high alert. Here we go. But at the same time, that confidence should carry over into the start of their next drive.
To try again after the sack. Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here we go. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Now Burrow to mix it on the check down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here we go, here we go.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. From just shy of midfield, Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Off play action, Pickett. Here's Freiermuth again. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Harris is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Pickett.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
He's going to loft it deep right sideline. Oh, that's intended.
Great catch, Mika.
Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
He's got this to Pickens.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
On the give, this is Harris to about the 26 here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
and the Steelers have taken the lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
There you go. The Bengals drive about to get going.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Mika Fitzpatrick.
Come on, man. Get him off the game. I got 17 losses. It's like a lot of them came from like lagging out too. I lost some games. I ain't gonna act like that. But most of them games came from lagging out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Steel City at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
Alright guys, this dog isn't even 3 months old yet. You wait? No, look in your house. No, look in your house.
Get ready!
That's a good girl,
Lance going to put it up right away.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to the air on second down. It's Lance.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Good detail.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now a play fake. Lance.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is this happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Great pass.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Kenny Pickett finding Pat Frymuth. And the Steelers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. And They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Here we go. Here we go.
On play action, Lance. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
But they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because
get them the fuck out of here, yo. Let's go. Ooh. Come on, man. We making niggas quit, yo. I knew I'm nice as hell. I knew something. That's 5 in a row, eh? What time is it?